Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I feel like a broken record. There are quite a few sins in this replay that you're about to see that I've addressed many times before. And I've seen addressed many times before. Yet somehow they address it in the exact wrong way. But you know what, I'll at least give them this. They're not doing everything completely wrong just now, mostly. What sins are these? You'll find out as we get going. But what do we know so far? And what am I willing to tell you? Number one, this is a Moss game. So number two, this is a Destroyer game. Number three, you saw me build it, so you know exactly how good and or bad my camouflage is. Currently, I'm running the best of the best that I can. So, that means I'm gonna have to be skating and dancing like I normally do. 4, I have 8 kilometer torpedoes with relatively decent damage. Are they gonna set the world on fire? No. Are they gonna be speed demons like someone else in this battle who I may or may not have to thank for slight things? Yeah. But all that will come later. For now, we are on Two Brothers. If you don't know Two Brothers, it's the one with the channel in the middle between the two islands. That channel is going to be very important. Critical, actually, for this battle. If you're thinking this is going to be a Flamu, Flambass, and Mr. Gibbons kind of, oh boy, when I say that, you're kind of right, yet also mostly wrong. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So, I'm looking at who do I have, and if you looked at the exact top for our destroyers, you're gonna notice, Varsta, what is that? What are those letters? How do you pronounce that? For number 1, 2, and 3, 1, those are the letters of the Swedish alphabet. Number 2, that's a destroyer from Sweden, because it's one of the new pan-European. Number 3, I don't know, but for this entire thing, I'm going with Varstik, or Varstik. That's the best you're getting out of me. If there's anybody who speaks Swedish, or is from Sweden, please do sound off in the comments with a Romanized pronunciation of that, so I don't butcher your pretty decent sounding language, in my opinion. Because I don't want to be kind of like, I was about to say Mr. Jingles. No. About, like the Mighty Jingles. I'm just going, the hurdy-gurdy boats. So as much I'd like to steal that joke from him, I think you deserve respect. Also, the Ostigotland is pretty damn nice. Christ. Seriously, it's the Swedish. The Swedish just stole the Friesland concept and said, "We'll build me one at us, a whole series at us." Yeah, as soon as I can, I will be using the Ostigotland, and I can pronounce that. Why? Because we've got normal umlauts over them. I don't know how to pronounce the circle with an A over it. That's not. I don't understand that one in the slightest. For me, that's an angstrom, and there's the first inklings of that central little channel is going to be really important, because there's a destroyer in that who came up that channel and is using the edges of the right island to do their things. Yeah, I know. Now, there's something important. 2 things important, actually. Number 1, there's enemy aircraft carrier, and number 2, these planes are coming over me. Screw it, might as well turn on the anti-aircraft guns. Start hurting them. And first blood goes to us with the kid dying to someone who may or may not be very important later. Yeah, I know, I'm full foreshadowing today, ain't I? Yeah, I'm just looking behind me just to make sure that the Furious doesn't get a cheeky one on me. To be fair, I can outrun them because number one, I had speed boost running, but then again, I've been turning enough that it actually negates most of it. But number two, there I think at a maximum of about 35. I'm at 38, so I can outrun it easily. Avast! Upon my starboard beam! It's a Gaida! And avast! What is that in the logs of the kills? Okay, so I'm mentioning King the Moss, and then Queen Elizabeth, little Lizzie, show my other namesake on the enemy team, the good news, which I read as the Gaida got detonated. And I'm going, wait a minute, and why is he still on my minimap? It took me a second to realize, oh, it said Moss. Yeah, I was a bit stupid. Look at what's going on screen. I'm not torpedoing for a very good reason. I'm not being stupid. Woo, good shots, George V. Ooh, that's not so good. Lost 2 ships in very quick session. One of them was a Minsk. That's gonna hurt us. Do you see what's going on screen? There's a carrier. He knows that I'm coming. He sees that I'm coming. He's been torpedo and dive bombing me. This is basically allowed our Vesa, our carrier, to try to get torpedo strikes off on him, and it doesn't work. Although he finally hits me with his bombs. Read what the number says. 19 seconds. 19 seconds. Only one set of torpedo tubes launched. I'm close enough that his secondaries are opening up on me and trying to give me the good news and the good word. Do you see him moving? Do you see his engine doing anything? No? Yeah, neither did I. Carriers, you've been over this. Don't be stupid. Don't do that. By the way, I didn't notice this until just now. Also, carriers, don't think you're destroyers, because you're not. We can get away with our bullshit because we're small, fast, and can easily hide. You guys can't. You're basically really souped up. You're very souped up destroyer hulls with cruiser speed and size. A very good cruiser stealth. That's what you guys are. Your destroyer is stretched out by a pipe bomb to be the size of a cruiser, and that's it. With most of the things that a cruiser doesn't get. Most. So don't follow that closely. Try to find cover. Yes, he was trying to duck behind this island, but no. Running with us, a George V, a Rustic, and a Moss, and an Ismail for a while, is not a good idea. Now, I have 2 problems. Number one, that Gaida. But you know what? I say screw it. I'll take the Pepsi challenge. Take a couple shots. Exactly 1 salvo full. And it'll be killed by the Barstic. And then the more major problem. That Nuremberg. Yeah. Although he doesn't seem interested in me, so I'll show interest in him. And when he does show interest in me, well, I got smoke screen and someone else spotting for me, so it's all good. And then I run out of range. His running is good. Just run for the shadows in these golden years. And then I noticed the mini-map. Yeah, look close to our base. All the way up, Nate! Yeah, you see that? That's 2 battleships against 1 battleship. And it's not in our favor. So, yeah, I gotta get up there now. Well, technically, I don't have to get up there now. I have to get it up there yesterday. And that's gonna be a problem. I'm very far south. And I know what the mini-map, and I know what my compass says. You know exactly what I mean when I say I'm too far south or I'm too far north. General direction of where did I start? It means nothing to me. Okay? So I gotta run up there. And I'm also noticing, if I have to, I can and will shoot at both this North Carolina and the Nuremberg. Because they're low enough that I can kill them with my guns. But will I live from it? Now notice the health I'm on. This will be the health that I'm at when we end this game. Yeah. 5,300. Okay, 5,340, let's be fair. Let's be a little more generous. 340. We're fine. I'm debating, do I shoot the Nuremberg now or not? Or do I wait? And I wait. That's Sinup. He goes down with a ramming action, and now the clock is ticking. Good news, our George V could take at the North Carolina, and this is where I see my golden moment. The Nuremberg's guns are in the opposite direction. I know it takes him a little bit to turn his guns. So, 2 salvos of arm piercing is all it takes. Yeah. I have to make it up there fast. It's time to do what the Germans did in World War II to the English with the Gneisenau quite a few destroyers. Actually, including the Moss, I think. And dash straight up the channel. Now, this is a big map, and this is also the first time where I actually looked to see who the battleship is. This is a fairly big circle with not very much cover. So, in theory, I may or may not be able to see him as I come through the channel. I may or may not. But the fact that when the ramming happened, I crossed at this basically the same time, we're at basically even, and I can't allow that. And to be fair, I'm fairly certain we would win on points. If not on points, then definitely on ships. Because I know it gives it to the guy with the team with the most ships. But I know that's not going to work. Because in the event something goes wrong, like this guy just randomly shoots a salvo and it hits me, it's game over. So I'm going to do the charge him down. Demurring on whether I should use armor piercing or high explosive, ending up with high explosive because realizing I just need to damage him to reset. If I live or die, that's of no consequence after that. To a point. But, yeah. Because the first stick is all the way over there, I was worried that as I came past this island, he might be back there. The island straight ahead of me, yeah. But Venice! What is that? On my port bow. Cursor the first stick? I know what it is! It's a George V! And what's that? Oh, it's full health, George V. Ooh, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. Oh wait, I'm a destroyer. Alright. Torpedoes! And now that he's oh, I'm not alone here? Oh, that might be a problem. Good news, he didn't see those torpedoes. Bad news, if those hit, I think he would have been even lower health. Well, actually, no, he would have been lower health. But you know what I mean. He would have been a lot quicker to kill. And oh well. Now I just have to wait. Because I realized, oh yeah, shit, I can just contest. And then I realized something here. It's like, wait, is he gonna be stupid enough? And he is. Now this is where something very important comes in. I caused 3 floods. He has to damage control that. Because as I really realized, wait a minute. I'm behind the island and I'm a destroyer that has a smoke screen. And I have an explosive load. The death of 1,000 cuts and 1,000 degrees Celsius is in your future. The rush stick gives it a good go with his torpedoes. and misses everything. But first blood goes to him in causing the first fire now. And that's a permafire. And then second and third blows go to me when I start 2 fires. Whatever you can do, I can do better. Whatever you can do, I can do too. Now, the water stick forgets that this is Georgia Phil. It has very good high explosive itself. And very good secondaries. And those guns are pretty damn accurate. But then again, he's also at like, what? 4 at most kilometers? Yeah, no, he's screwed. Now then, the death of 1,000 cuts. And torpedoes. No, they're not gonna hit either. It's less than a minute. Are we gonna kill him? Like, I don't know if we're gonna get it. Oh, and we get him with fire! Yes. Yes, that happened. People. Aircraft carriers are not airfields. And if you're gonna be full health, be smart about it. And run!